Hi, I'm Bob, and I'm playing Fallout New Vegas, Jack of all trades. I am out in Red Rock Canyon because this is one group I really haven't done any dealings with. So I figured I'd start up, quest with them and see which side they fall on.
Papa says
Why?
cut off the head and the snake will die. I guess the chairman's days are numbered.
It's a possibility. Hi.
So the cub enters the wolf's den.
Oh, I don't know if I'm a cub. Who are you?
You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am?
Right.
You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the Great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people.
Okay, what about your people?
You want to hear the story of the Great Khans?
Not really.
It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory.
How about the shorter version?
In a hurry, are you?
Yeah.
Very well, then. The Great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here.
Okay, how did they defeat you?
They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas.
No, you don't have to worry about
He
him
supported
anymore.
them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them.
No, yeah, what happened to Bitter Springs?
When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down.
Well, that's horrible.
It's because of that we have sworn to take revenge on the NCR. With our new allies in Caesar's Legion, we will crush them.
Gotcha.
Typical.
I guess I've asked the Great Khans to break their allegiance.
Have you now?
Yeah, I didn't know that neither.
You're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you?
Yeah, Caesar doesn't care about you.
Doesn't he? Caesar's representative tells a different tale. The glory of the Great Khans will be restored, and once the NCR is pushed back to California, all the land from here to the Colorado will be ours.
No.
I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The Great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes.
Okay, bye.
Farewell.
Yeah?
You the one lying to them?
Greetings in the name of Kaiser.
Yeah, I think you are.
My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the Great Khans as a token of our alliance.
What's your role?
I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the Great Khans.
What does the Legion want with the Great
Though
Khans?
they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle.
So how's the alliance
In
here?
exchange for Great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes.
Why would they make that promise?
Speak then.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're useless.
It's starting to feel like
Hey, you.
I haven't seen you before.
I haven't
What
seen you
brings to
before.
the Great Khans.
I was wondering if you needed me to do anything. What's your opinion in
That's a
NCR?
complicated question. They've done horrible things to our people, to be sure, and I've gladly killed many of their soldiers in battle. But I
Good
can't
job.
bring myself to hate them the way Papa does. Things would damn sure be better for us if they were in charge than Caesar.
I agree.
I suppose if asked, I would. But that's a moot point, because Papa's in charge now, and he's not going anywhere.
Tell me about Papa.
Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together through all of our hardships, ever since we left California.
You seem to be losing a
Later
lot with
Springs
him.
changed him, though. He started to really hate the NCR after the massacre. And sometimes, I worry that's poisoned his mind.
Well, you need my poison his mind.
Nothing. Forget about it. I shouldn't be talking about this with an outsider.
But who are you again?
Name's Regis. I'm Papa Khan's advisor and right-hand man. I'm also the chief enforcer of the tribe's laws, so watch your behavior.
You threatened me.
Until next time.
Well, I'm done talking to them. Let's head out.
I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment.
Sure. What's in your mind, man?
You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right?
It was an idea, yeah.
Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration.
So what do you want me to do?
Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular. Me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa.
Okay.
If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him.
Aren't you convinced already?
I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves. Prove it?
Yeah, it sounds like
Back
them.
you.
Well, how would I convince Jack and
You'd
Diane?
have to talk to them, but those 2 have been thick as thieves since they were kids. Convince one, and the other will come around.
Sweet. How about Melissa?
Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore. Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor.
Nope.
So I have my doubts.
Yep. Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture.
How would I do that?
Carl talks prettily about the honor and nobility of the great Khans, but I suspect his actual opinion is less flattering.
Probably.
Maybe you could find something he wrote that expresses that opinion. Or trick him into losing his cool in the longhouse right in front of Papa.
I'll keep that in mind.
I would too, if I were you.
I may have already snooped.
Something else you wanted? What do you want to know?
Hey guys, sleeping midday? Hey, Diane.
Hey, seems like you've been making a lot of friends around here.
I'm trying. How are you set on the alliance with Legion?
Anders got back a little while before you did. He told me what happened. If that's how the Legion treats my people, I don't want any part of them.
Okay.
Don't worry, Jack and I have talked it over.
Already?
We'll talk up the idea of breaking the alliance.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Later.
Well, I'm glad all my help for you guys, with you guys, solve that. Hey, Jack, wake up. You just gotta be awake, man. It's freaking noon. Are you up all night doing drugs?
How's my most favoritist friend?
I'm fine. I'm here to talk to you about opposing the Khan's alliance.
Oh, it's cool, kitten. Diane passed me the haps on that fandango with Anders.
I was just
Got
making
your
sure.
back.
Well, you two kids have a good time. I just want to make sure you're on my side. All right, you guys are done. Who else is left to check off the list here? You crazy people are still here? What if more Deathclaws come? I think I got rid of most of them, but not all of them. There's one right there.
How's it going?
Hey, Regis said I should talk to you.
You can ask, but why would I do that? Carl told me all about the life in the Legion. He says I've got all the makings of a speculatory.
Yeah, you have all the makings of a slave.
What? No, What do you mean aren't allowed to serve?
No.
Why would he lie about that?
Because he needs your alliance?
That lying little weasel. I almost fell for it too. All right, you've got a deal. You can tell Papa I won't support an alliance.
Sounds good. I need to get
Bye.
going. Because this is a stupid place to be, and I just want to get out of here.
What?
You're becoming quite the political agitator. I
Well,
can't say I'm
yeah, I already helped your
pleased.
friends. Oh, you're not gonna have it, huh? I don't want to give you the.
More of my advisors are starting to talk openly of breaking our alliance.
What?
Hey, Papa Khan.
Ah, you're back. What else do you need?
Well, I may have been looking around and stuff, and I found this journal.
Let me see that. Filthy savages. Probably have to decimate the lot of them? Are these the words of our friend, Caesar?
Great Khans, drive Caesar's dog out of our camp. If he's too slow to flee, kill him.
Bye, Carl.
Hey! Had enough?
I don't think he made it. What'd you got on you, anyway? Machete and adventurer's outfit, really? Alright, well, huh. You can keep those. You had better stuff in your foot locker, though. Nothing worth anything, really, but if you like the Legion. Alright. That good for you guys? Good? Hey, Papa.
All 4 of my most trusted advisors have told me we should break our alliance. Maybe I should hear you out after all.
Yeah, how about you not do the alliance with Caesar?
I've heard some things from my most trusted Khans that makes me wonder whether this alliance is a good idea after all. But I want to leave a legacy of greatness when I die. My tribe deserves better than this, cowering in a canyon and living on scraps. Tell me then, if I don't join with Caesar's Legion, where will I find my tribe's lost glory?
Well, I'm definitely not going to pass any speech check here, but alright. Well, I look into the past.
The followers of the Apocalypse keep many records of the past. It's been a long time since we associated with them, but they might have something. Until you do find me something, though, know that I still plan to lead the Great Khans to fight for Caesar.
Really? I have to pass that big of a speech check to get you on side. Well, that's going to take some time, alright?
Nice robot.
Oh, I guess I'll talk to the followers. I've been there a few times already. You're going to like this arcade. Hey, Julie. I have another thing for you. Welcome. Hey, I'm looking for something to I'm looking for something that could inspire the Great Khans. Anything?
The Great Khans. Oh, you mean those raiders that used to clash with the Vegas tribes? Yes.
Yeah.
Some years back, we taught them reading, writing, basic science.
Sweet.
We hoped they would use it to make medical supplies.
They do.
Turn to drugs.
Yeah,
I was never
close
much
enough.
involved in the cultural side of that project, but Ezekiel was.
Who's Ezekiel?
He's a member of the followers like myself, but his particular field is pre-war history and tribal culture. I do recall him being fascinated by the Khans. He kept going on about parallels to some ancient historical empire or another.
Sweet. Where can I find Ezekiel?
He rarely stops in here these days. You'd do best to look for him out in the wastes east of New Vegas. He's
East?
always looking for new tribes to study.
Okay.
Was there some...
Yeah, do you have any supplies you could spare?
Sure. Would you like a stim pack, fixer, or rataway?
I will take a stem pack.
You'll need to wait another 24 hours for us to get more made. We need everything else we currently have.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't even come once a day. I actually just come whenever I come by. Thank you. Now where am I going? Hey, buddy, I remember running into you before. You are Ezekiel. Okay.
You look like someone with a question. What can I do for you?
I do have a question. Julie Fargus said you might know something about the Great Khans.
Oh my, yes. They're a fascinating tribe with a long and unfortunately tragic history.
Yeah.
Their original incarnation, much farther out west, was almost completely wiped out by one of those itinerant heroes so common in the post-war years. Then, of course, the new Khans suffered a similar fate. Some say at the hands of the same hero, though of course the dates are all wrong for that.
Yeah, continue. That was a pretty good story.
Well, after they migrated to the Mojave, we established relations with them, but that soured when all they wanted was to make drugs. The NCR eventually took them down quite a bit, but the really fascinating thing about them is the origin of their culture as a whole. You see, Oh, of course. I'm sorry. I do tend to get wrapped up in my own theories and forget that not everyone finds them as fascinating as I do. Here, I salvaged this book from an old library. It's a history of people called the Mongols. I think that's what the Khans built their culture on. You should read it. It's fascinating stuff.
I don't know if I should be helping them then. Well, that's the solution. I don't know if I should give them this idea, though. Because I kind of am trying to take over this place. Oh, Papa's still there. Maybe I can still talk to him. Move, 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 move!
Ah, you're back. What else do you need?
Here's a book.
This is exactly the kind of symbol the Khans could unite behind.
Yeah.
We'll begin readying the camp to move. As soon as Caesar makes his move, we'll depart. We will make ourselves strong again, and we shall conquer.
Well, I wish you guys the best.
If you should ever tire of wandering alone, seek us out. You might just have the makings of a great Khan yourself.
Oh, no, I got stuff I'm doing. Well, I'll take that. And here we are going toward the next place I was going to go. I'm outside of Cottonwood Cove there. You can see there. I kind of been here. I kind of helped somebody that was hanging around over there. I came up to this little spot to get that little sniper rifle. So I can kind of replace my hunting rifle with the sniper rifle for this one. 47 damage, 125. This one actually has more damage, but slower shooting rate. Huh. But with the critical chance and all that critical damage. So next time I'll be heading toward the Legion. I got some business to take care of that's over there. I'll probably talk to Caesar, but that's only because I think they're going to want me to. I fully intend to just kind of help myself out there. But that's what we'll be having next, so for now, bye-bye. Oh, I didn't get that one. Ow. Nope. Ow. Two-headed cow. Bye, two-headed cow. Nope, it's not. You can keep it. They're yours. You can have them. Wow.